Hi, this is Shankar, and I'm trying to make this video to analyze the horoscopes of certain politicians in terms of what is there in store with them. Now, most of the politicians, we do not know the right date of birth. So this is an endeavor in which I'm trying to use my Bhrigu Nadi system and the Bhrigu Paddhati along with certain other methods which I have understood, where the time is not very critical, and we are analyzing those people who have already made a name for themselves, trying to see what will be in store for them in the coming few months with the elections coming. Hello, I'm here trying to analyze the horoscope of Srimati Sonia Gandhi, and the basis of my analysis is basically by the Bhrigu technique, where a particular year is governed by a particular house. Also, a phase of a period is governed by a planet which is rotated, and also I do the rotation of Jupiter. We also look at Saturn and other planets into consideration, taking the depositor, etc., by which we come to a conclusion. Important is not so much on the time, but great emphasis is on the date, birth and year. And in the case of Srimati Sonia Gandhi, we have taken 9th December 1946 as the date, month and year, born in Italy. I repeat, 9th December 1946 and born in Italy. With this horoscope, she has no planet in Aries, Rahu in Taurus, Moon in Gemini, Cancer has got Saturn, no planet in Leo, no planet in Virgo, Libra has Jupiter and Venus, Scorpio has Sun, Mercury and Ketu, Sagittarius has Mars, there is no planet in Capricorn, Aquarius and Pisces. So this is what is the planetary position at the time of birth. She would be in the month of June, it would be 67 year 5 months, so she would be running a 68th year. If we look at the 68th year, as far as I'm concerned, it will be the 8th house from Jupiter, which would become very important as the most planet with the highest amount of energy, which would play a role, which would play an important role. The 8th house from Jupiter therefore would be Taurus, whose lord is Venus. Taurus has Rahu there, and the depositor of Taurus, Venus, is in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th. From its own house it is 6th, so it creates a 6th and 8th position. If we look at rotating Jupiter, then Jupiter would be in Jupiter 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 60. It would be in Pisces, and this year would be governed by the house Libra, which would be 8th from the propellant of the soul Jupiter, which is again the lord is Venus, it has Jupiter. So let us see from both the aspects. If we look at the 8th house from Jupiter, which is Taurus, it has Rahu. Rahu is a planet of confusion, it is a planet of uncertainty, it is a planet of chaos, but it is also a planet which is very important in doing things by which it can retain its power and position. So Rahu activity level will be very high. Rahu will play its role. So Rahu being there in the house, which becomes very critical for her this year. So Rahu will create all the uncertainty. There will be an element of non-transparency, there will be an element of confusion which is there, and the lord of this house Taurus, which becomes important for her age of 68, has its lord as Venus, and Venus is placed 6th from it with Jupiter. So there is a 6-8 situation. 6-8 situation means there is a clear sign of a negativity, some kind of a defeat, because 6-8 means what you have, the position you have, is going to get diseased, is going to get cut. There is going to be some tensions there for sure, but nevertheless, let us understand that Venus has gone into its own house and it is with Jupiter. Even if you look at from the transiting, my system of rotating Jupiter from making Jupiter as a propellant of soul, though it is in the 8th house, but the 8th house becomes critical. That is, the sign Libra would become critical, where Venus is placed in its own house for this particular year with Jupiter. So this actually shows that there would be some kind of a debacle, but the situation would be such where the native will play a very important role in the whole business of politics. There would be a downfall, but she would continue playing an important role in the business of politics. There will be a change, but my view is, because there will be a downfall, there will be change, there will be some frustration, there will be cut, but in the whole business of politics, the role would be a very critical role which will be continued to be played in her 68th year of her life. I'm only talking about the professional aspect of the horoscope, and as we see her in the whole arena of politics. And this is my view. Thanks. Bye for now.